welcome back. And today I'm going to show you how you can basically put your player in danger or kill your player from like having a heart attack from fright or stress. Okay, and I'm working on this kind of ghost hunting game here, and this is what I'm going to be showing you today. Is this beating heart, and the text says heart rate, text that shows the beats per minute, which right now is 60 and normal, and then the status normal. Okay, and when say a jump scare happens in your game or something scary, or anytime you want to induce uh, fear and higher heart rate, you can simply do that. I have it triggered right now to the space bar so we can just see it happen. So every time I press the space bar, his beats per minute will go up. See, now we're elevated for the status, 108 beats per minute. You can see the heartbeat beating faster. Now we're in danger, 140. Now we're in serious danger because once you reach over 180 beats per minute, basically you're dead. So you can see the heart beating much faster. And sort of like a health bar that regenerates, your beats per minute will go down and you'll calm down and get out of danger yourself. You can set this to be as fast or as slow as you want. And yeah, that's what we're going to work on today. And I'm implementing it in this little ghost game I'm making, kind of ghost hunter game. And show you that real quick. So for my game I'm working on right now, uh, I can press the E key and I get a EMF reader here. And if I move around, oh, there's a signal. You can detect ghosts with this. It's one by this. And the closer you get, faster beeps and your dots fill up there. So we know there's a ghost right over there next to that tombstone. And you can also bring up a spirit box that automatically scans through frequencies. Right now it's megahertz, so you can also go to kilohertz for FM AM. And this just plays some white noise. And when, say, you're over the ghost, let's say you're over the ghost, if you don't want the ghost to appear in a photograph, you could have it slip in a sound clip for like and then we got camera mode for my game. And if I take a picture, you notice you can't see it with the naked eye. But if I take a picture and then I go to my gallery of pictures taken, the game pauses and it shows me the picture I just took. I can either delete the picture here or view it full screen here. And there's my ghost, as you can see in the picture. And like I said, I could delete the picture. And yeah, that's my game so far. I want to put in like all the ghost tools. Like I'm going to make a yeah, I want to make all of those tools. But we want to work on this right here. So let's get out of this here. Now, what I did was I went online and I found a picture of a real heart, and that a free picture. You can find that easily online. I know because I did. And on your canvas, just take that heart, bring it in to your images folder or wherever you want to put it. Um, set it up so that it's where are we here? Just set it up so that it's a 2D sprite in UI and single apply. You know what pisses me off about this? Whenever I do this, set up like an image I bring in, I swap it to sprite 2D in UI. It always starts off here, multiple, and I go to bring it in and I can't. I'm like, what the hell? And I have to switch it to single. It should start off single in my opinion, but anyway. So yeah, you get your heart image, bring it in, uh, add it to your canvas as an image, like right here. Okay. And then with TextMesh Pro, I just bring in some TextMesh Pro text objects. As you can see here is the status, the BPM right here, where I've got the integers for the beats per minute, and then the text right here that just says heart rate, tells you your heart rate. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get that heart beating, and I do that with the animation tool in Unity. So if I play this animation, you'll see that's what it does. Okay. And you'll see it starts out normal scale up here, a scale of 1. Okay. And as it gets bigger, now it's scale 1.1061 or whatever. Okay. Then we go back down and set it to 1 again. And then I give it a good space where it's 1, and then I put another keyframe to basically stop it there at like a minute and a half. So that's the animation. Okay. And then I added right here events. I added an event right in the beginning. And this is so that we can play the heartbeat sound as it's beating. And let's see, audio beat. So that's the sound. So it starts playing this, and by the time it gets to here, that sound plays pretty much in sync with the heart beating. And that's why I put it in the beginning. And for an event, you need code. All right, so as you can see, I'm using the Heart UI script method play beat. So let's bring up our code. I'm going to go into my code folder here and Heart UI. Just 1 second. All right, so right here, this function right here, public void, and it needs to be public so you can see it in the inspector when you're assigning it. Play beat, it just says sound.play. Okay, sound is the name I gave to the public audio source here at the top of the script. Okay, as you can see, it's called Heart UI. It's a mono behavior, and it just tells that audio source to play its sound. Sound.play. All right, so that's the sound. Okay, and then we've got a header heart rate settings, uh, all public floats. We've got current BPM is 60, so that's what you're going to start off with. Max BPM, min BPM. So max BPM is 180. Okay, so here's where you would put in your code if you want to kill the player, that if you're over 180, you're dead. Okay. Minimum BPM is 60. That's what it will go back down to when it reduces itself. And then you've got your decay rate, which in here is 5, but I brought it down to I think 1 in the inspector. Okay, and that's the decay rate is it going back down after it elevates. Then we got another header UI references, and we've got all public again. We've got an animator for the heart animator because on the heart, it is going to need an animator to play its animation. Okay, and of course it's got the script and it's got the audio source, and We've got colors because I don't know if you noticed, but the colors change on the status. Okay. Um, let's just see that again real quick. If you didn't, because we're going to be going over in code. So if you missed it, I'll show you again. Okay, so if you notice up here, the status normal, I'm going to raise the heartbeat by clicking space. So now we're in yellow because it's elevated. It was green like the rest of this. Now red because we're in danger. Okay, so in the Heart UI script, these are the colors that are public for the inspector. We've got green, yellow, and red. Okay, and that's right here down below. So again, we were at the animator, the Heart animator. We get a hold of that. And then Public Text Mesh Pro UGUI for the BPM text, and another one for the status text. Then we've got a header, status colors, three public again, like you just saw in the inspector, normal, elevated, and danger, green, yellow, and red. Okay. Then in the update, we decay the beats per minute over time. So if current BPM is greater than minimum BPM, then we current BPM minus equals decay rate times time to delta time. So we're bringing that back down, sort of like a health bar refilling itself over time. All right, and then we clamp it. So current BPM equals mathf.clamp. Current BPM, min BPM, max BPM. We're clamping it between the 180 and the 60. And then we update the animation speed for the heart image. If heart animator does not equal null, heart animator dot speed equals current BPM divided by 45. Originally, I was doing 60 to match like really per second, but it didn't seem fast enough, so I lowered it down to 45. Okay, and that just sets, like I said, the animator speed. So as your BPM float goes up, then the speed of that animation will go up. And we're dividing it again. Like I said, I started at 60, but I brought it down to 45. It makes it a little faster, more realistic. Okay, then we're updating the BPM text. All right, so BPM text equals current BPM to string, and then FO plus BPM. All right, and that is this. Okay, then it's going to be the plus BPM is the BPMs over here. So you notice you don't see BPM here, but if we play it, you see BPM shows up because we're putting it in through code. That's the plus BPM. All right. And then we've got if BPM text does not equal null, BPM text equals current BPM to string FO plus BPM. If status text does not equal null, okay, here's where we're checking to see what levels our beats per minute are at and changing from normal to elevated to danger and changing the color. Okay. So if it's less than 100, we're still normal and we're a normal color. If we're less than 140, else if, then we're elevated and we change the elevated color. Else, so if we're not less than 140, we're over 140, then we're in danger. So we switch the status plus to danger and change to the danger color. And again, these are just, we set these colors up here so we could just say that, but danger color. And then right here, if input get key down key code space is what I'm using to show you how you can elevate the beats per minute. spike heart rate and 10. So spike heart rate is just a function here, and what it does is it's called spike heart rate. It takes in a float and an amount, and then current BPM plus equals amount. Okay, so we set the amount here when we called the function to 10, all right, and that's the amount it takes in. So we're saying the current BPM plus equals 10 from up here by passing it in right here through the amount. And then again, play beat. So that is the code for the Heart UI. And that's basically all you need um, for the Heart. And you do that, and you get this. You know, and again, once your BPMs get over 180 or reach 180 or whatever you want, then you could kill a player. You know, but yeah, something like this is perfect for this type of game or any kind of like psychological horror game, maybe where maybe you don't want to use weapons, you want to hide, you know, hide in a locker or something, and the enemy's walking by, you gotta hold your breath or whatever. A lot of games do that. A situation like that, you could start raising the beats per minute and the stress level of the player, you know. Yeah, yeah. So that's that, and hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, as far as the camera goes, let's take two pictures. Two in there. Yeah, as far as the camera goes, by seeing the ghost and not seeing it in the real world here or in the game world, I'm just going to delete these photos. All right, all I'm doing there is I'm using a separate camera to take the picture, and I'm setting that camera to be able to see the layer the ghost is on, and I'm setting the game camera to not be able to see the layer the ghost is on. So in case you're wondering, that's what I'm doing there. But yeah, there's your heart rate. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. And if you're not subscribed, please do, because you know the channel needs subscribers. It makes me happy. Okay, so like the video and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace out.